invasion angle.
Okay.
John disappeared. Dude, I made my
I don't know
podcast
what you're
host
talking about.
disappear.
Yeah, we're back again. Episode 12.
Thank God.
Hooray.
Our Joe Namath episode.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Your name it. Yep. And we can we can figure out when Elimination Chamber is because I don't know. It's at 5 a.m. Saturday. But I've just been I'm like fucking myself on so like Saturday in Australia and Sunday here, but no, Chris helped me with the math and
I'm
it was
pretty
indeed this
sure
morning.
it's Saturday USA.
Yeah.
So
I'm
that's
gonna wake up
crazy.
and it's just gonna be monk episodes on.
That
So,
might be
like,
better.
Are they like back in time in Australia? Like, what's going
They're
on?
ahead of time in Australia, not back in
What
time.
the fuck?
We're
Ahead
back.
of
We're
time.
back. We're back in
Yeah,
time.
What the fuck?
that's
And
the
then-
problem. We're
Anyway.
not.
And by
We're not.
that math, I guess England is in present time, and we're before time, and Australia is after time.
Interesting.
Okay. So we're the land before time.
I think so.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's-
it'll be 5 a.m. Eastern time, 2 a.m. Pacific time.
Shit.
So tonight, if you're in California on the West Coast,
Better
watch it at
better
2 a.m.
yeah. Better get to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be up at 5. I was able to catch the what time was NJPW on last night? From like 2 to 5 in the morning or like 2 to 4?
I didn't even know that was happening. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it was the same thing for me. It was just like this will be on Thursday, but then it was on Friday morning. So it's the I'm gonna have to have somebody help me with that because this
Right,
international shit is fucking me up.
I just like woke up and then all of a sudden Dolph and Riddler had belts. So I was very confused.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to put those clocks that they used to always have at like train stations and airports where it just has like New York City,
Sydney,
6 p.m.
Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo.
We're not allowed to sleep anymore. We're gonna miss something happening.
Yeah.
It's too much, man.
But yeah, I was able to check it out this morning. I just watched Riddle and Dolph's matches, zoomed through.
Who was it? Riddle versus Tanahashi? Is that who it was?
Yeah, and then for the global.
That was Finley.
No, sorry, for the TV title. Sorry, Riddle won the
global
TV
was
title.
Finley?
Yeah, David Finley against Ziggler.
Okay, Nick.
It's crazy because Finley just he got his big match, winning both like where they unified the titles with Ospreay and Moxley at the first. So, and if you're gonna lose, you're losing to Ziggler. Like, but yeah, I wonder if like super hardcore NJPW fans are like pissed about that or not.
I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna go to
because it's Bullet Club or die with those peeps. Which I get it, dude. Get it. I'll put it down. I only recognize Bullet Club Gold though, so
that's true. That's the Bang Bang Scissor Gang now.
Yeah,
bro. The New Japan TV belt looks like I kind of like it. It looks weird, but
dude, I legit like love it for some reason. It is like odd, but it's because it's like giant, but like
it's like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, it's a Willy Wonka-esque for sure. It definitely is, but like, yeah, I think I gotta admit, it's not that bad.
No, the main New Japan belt though is fucking ugly, from what I remember. But
yeah, what the one that looks like the Divas title?
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it used to look cool.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I said
Edge's
that.
head.
Yeah, I love saying that in front of NJPW fans that it looks like the Divas title. But am I wrong? You know,
I don't think so.
Am I wrong, Chis? It's a similar shape. I'm not sure if I like the global one because my favorite title there was the United States one.
But isn't that Isn't that what the global title is now?
Yeah, because the global combined with like the Britain one or whatever.
And I think the Britain
and the US combined.
I think the US, yeah, but wasn't there like an intercontinental one or some shit?
It might have been that, yeah.
Or am I crazy?
No, I don't think you are crazy. It was something like that. It might have been like, yeah, but they combined those two.
Was the first holder of the intercontinental belt, the New Japan one.
Really?
Shit.
Okay,
More you
okay.
know. More you know.
I was like, are you about to
So
start
yeah, I think it
something?
was the
I'm
Intercontinental
about
Flame.
to,
Yeah,
I'm
so
about
they
to fact
combined
check that real
those.
quick before.
But I think it's probably my favorite TV title, honestly. That's like
It's definitely the most unique looking.
It
I
makes
like the
sense
kind of the rectangle
to
look. It's
give
its
those
own thing.
titles.
Yeah, it's like a I don't know, and it's because it's got kind of like the big lettering, almost like a WWE title would, I guess, but
Okay,
still its own vibe.
I was correct. It was MVP, the first champ.
But yeah, the ROH women's female title looks pretty cool. I think it looks cooler than the actual main title, to say the truth. Just like the RO men's
I'm not even sure what it looks like.
regular TV title too. I think it looks better than the actual heavyweight title.
Oh, it does look nice. Wow. I haven't seen that one that much. I've always seen like the New Japan Strong women's title, which is also
Yeah.
cool because it has like the light purple like leather like a strap.
Yeah, I like it more than the men's title for sure.
Yeah,
And then their tag titles are just like generic.
I feel like most companies are.
Besides AEW, AEW has
Mhm.
the fucking without a doubt the nicest tag titles. I
Yeah, I mean WWE used to have like nice tag titles, and then they just did like the
the
shitty ones that they
Spartan
have
thing,
now.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
The
like
Sp
It was like black and bronze with the Spartan, and now it's just
yeah,
like red and blue.
yeah.
Like, come
And they
on,
didn't
dude.
really do anything with it. They
Let's
didn't
switch it
advance the
up.
Spartan men.
Yeah.
The Spartan men and women. The women's tag titles are cooler. They kind of remind
Yeah,
me
they
of an
look fun. Yeah.
NJPW ones. The women tag titles, that looks like it could be something for sure out of
Yeah.
NJPW.
Trips needs to fucking get on that,
Yeah.
changing those belts.
And bring the European title
I
back,
knew you were
Trips.
gonna say
The
that. I
fuck?
was just gonna
That's all I
say, and we
care
gotta
about,
bring back the
dude.
European title. Well,
Yeah.
I think that would be a better thing to have
Who
than the
who would you
hardcore title.
who would you put it on first?
Andrade, El Idolo.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. And
And then he
just keep
versus
doing promos of him like hanging out different spots in Europe like they usually like to do and just how he's making it his own.
and then he versus like Sheamus or something.
Yeah, and just make it a next level title. I mean, WWE is talking about another mid card title possibly. I mean, I would be cool with something like if they came out with like an open weight title or middleweight, like something or junior heavyweight, like something that was
I guess it's um just like a forgettable class. Like putting like
yeah.
wrestlers in like weight classes like now, it just like doesn't matter, I think,
Yeah.
anymore. You know
Yeah,
what
well,
I mean?
WWE fucked up, dude, when they were like coming up with the 24/7 title, like there was other ideas as far as what title maybe they want to do, another hardcore again, or
Mhm.
they settled on that piece of fucking
Dude, that
trash.
was it was kind of like a marketing title where it's like we can because that's what they did. They
Yeah,
went on like random like shows. Like I remember like some dude in
Yeah.
like some like NFL insider like won it at one
yeah.
point, and
Dude, Marshmallow won it. Yeah, they would just have like someone visit the show and like
who
say, "Oh hi," and then
who
they
is
just
it?
win the
Who won it?
title and run away.
Ernest Cantor won, didn't he? Ernest
Yeah,
Cantor, what was his
dude.
name? Yeah,
Yeah, Inez Cantor. Yeah,
I
former
called him
New
Ernest,
York Nick,
like he's scared
baby.
stupid.
Yeah, but I thought they missed the fucking boat because at the time, they could have put out a TV title before AEW
Yeah,
had the TNT title. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, dude, you own that, and like I thought the same thing with the tag titles is they need to come out with ones that look kind of like the WCW ones, and they just nope, we'll keep the Spartan men and
and then AEW brought out Giannis, and it was all over.
Tony's
Yeah,
Tony's
That's when
hilarious,
the
dude.
Wednesday Night War ended.
that's true. I
Yeah,
agree.
that's when everything ended. That's when
Um,
Triple H was Booker of the Year according to
WOM.
Wrestling
Yeah,
Observer.
hmm
there's a bunch of awards they gave out. I don't. Who is Wrestling Observer? Do we know?
I don't even
Wrestling
know anymore
Observer,
who
is
anyone
it?
is.
Who
Isn't
runs
that
that
Dave
site?
Meltzer's?
I don't know.
Yeah, wrestling. I'm pretty sure Wrestling Observer is hit or isn't is his pro.
Yeah, it is. When you Google
Yeah,
it, he
yeah.
is around.
Okay. Well,
I think it's a combination of like him and staff, and then
and
like
Brian
fans vote
Alvarez.
too. Yeah, Brian Alvarez. Yeah,
Yeah.
who both said that Hangman broke his ankle, but apparently it was a work.
Oh, I forgot about that already. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Sean Ross Sapp, and they're like, "Oh wait, no, yeah, wrestler backstage did this."
Thank
I
God.
think I think Sean Ross Sapp put that out, and then he sent Alvarez and Meltzer just a picture of his middle finger.
My favorite award that they did was the Brian Danielson Award / Best Technical Wrestler, and Brian Danielson won.
Yeah, he was voted the fifth best wrestler of
Genius.
Yeah.
2023, which I don't know how with all the injuries. I wouldn't say that. When he
Yeah,
was
I
when
don't.
he was
He
healthy,
just
he was
made.
good.
Yeah, he made his
I don't know.
matches count. I think is what I guess they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't like deny him out of the top five. I was just
Mhm.
surprised. Who they Cody was two, and then Osprey was number
I'm trying to
one,
find it.
which yeah,
Makes
Osprey was
sense.
number one, which yeah, for the Wrestling Observer, that's on point.
Mhm.
Did
You
you know
know,
that this is a 23-year losing streak for WWE
What do you mean?
for the Booker of the Year with these
Oh, it finally snapped.
yeah,
yeah,
Tripp's got it.
Wrestling Observer, yeah, hadn't given it to
Wow.
them since I
Yeah,
guess
how did
2000.
he not give Vince any Booker of the Years in like during the Ruthless Aggression era?
Maybe no. I think it said since 2000. So maybe
Since
they did. Oh,
2000, yeah.
Ruthless Aggression. You're right. I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh, Do-rag Vince doesn't get an award.
yeah.
He doesn't exist anymore.
And I'm
Stop.
drinking a Zoa today, an
Bro,
orange
the
Zoa.
Rock. The Rock's
Are
gonna
you
be
guys
back
you guys
March
sipping on
1st.
anything? Or you guys just
I just got
guys
some
going in
diet,
dry,
just some
dog?
Diet Coke,
Drinking
dude.
water. I drank a
Okay.
Celsius the other day and had a panic attack.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I had the White Prime energy drink.
Yeah.
It, it's not bad, but I think it's the worst one out of the energy drinks. I'll
I
be
do
honest
I
with
think
you.
I like it more than the fruit punch. I don't know.
Oh, maybe yeah, but I don't know. It's just like I rather have the mango or the lime one. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean I love my favorite one's the like the firecracker ice pop one or whatever.
I had that once, and like I don't know why. I got to try it again. For some reason, I had a bad experience with it.
Yeah, the ice pop one is probably overall one of my favorites. I love the orange prime.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
mango one.
yeah, I think, but yeah, the original is probably my fifth or sixth favorite prime. So it's not really, but I don't know. I dig it because it has a somewhat of a
Shout out.
citrus taste. That's why I got the orange Zoa. I'm like,
and
I don't
listen,
know what it is.
the
I'm into
Looks
white
pretty good.
the
the white
orange.
peach Zoa is the most electrifying drink
I'll be honest with you.
in the world.
I think it starts off strong and then ends like shit.
Really? Why? It
That
gets
I don't
weak.
know. That's so it. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like it becomes too much the more I drink into the can. I don't know.
What are you talking about? The
Wow.
wild orange Zoa
The white peach.
or the white peach? Yeah.
Yo, speaking of not Zoa, did you know that they voted for the worst promotion of the year and number four was Control Your Narrative, and they haven't had a match in 2023 or an event?
That doesn't surprise me because they're
That's
fucking
crazy.
idiots.
How
They don't
could
even
they?
they don't even exist anymore. Like
Yeah,
how
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 could
did they
they?
get voted that?
They're just still attacking EC3. The
It's
fuck?
probably just the only
They got
promotion
set
that
they got
they didn't
17
want to.
votes.
It's probably the only promotion they didn't feel bad talking shit about, besides the other three ahead of it.
It was
So who
worst
was number
promotion.
one? XBW?
It was you're gonna hate who's number one actually. Who do you think?
AEW.
No,
I'm scared now.
it's the NWA
Is number one? Oh yeah, because him and
by
Billy, yeah.
by a
Meltzer
mile.
hates Billy.
It's NWA and then AAA, WWE Control Your Narrative, MLW. But for NWA, they got 456 votes, and second place AAA got 88 votes.
No, wait, did you say WWE was number three?
Yeah,
So Triple H is Booker of the Year, but they have the third worst promotion.
no, but they
Most hated.
but WWE
It's just
also
most hated.
no, it's worst promotion. But
Oh,
WWE
Yeah.
really?
also but it also won the best promotion of the year.
So
So,
yeah, so that
but they did
basically
this. They
tells you
did,
what's going on with Dave
but
and the
no, but the same thing happened with Tony Storm, where she won best gimmick of the year, but also
yeah.
ranked in the top five worst gimmicks of the year.
Yeah, it
Same thing
doesn't make
happened with
sense.
Dolph Ziggler a while ago.
So-
It's like most overrated, most underrated, like or some shit.
Yeah.
He got both the same year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
What did they
find
have for wrestling journalist? Biggest idiot of the year. Who won that?
It's us.
That's us. Yeah.
That's us. You're
Yeah.
looking at
And then
it.
we're also the best of the year too, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we had best
They were
gimmick.
top 3 in both. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many awards to
Slime.
go over, but
No, yeah. It's interesting.
WB did not have one in the top 5 for best pay-per-view or big event.
Really.
It was like 3 or 4 AEWs and then something else.
New Japan or
I don't know. Let me look at it again.
Well,
they do Wrestle Kingdom? Because Wrestle Kingdom was really
It
good
might have been
last
that. I
year.
didn't see it though. I saw it the other day. Oh, here it is. Best major wrestling show of 2023. Number 1, AEW Revolution, which I don't really remember that one that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, wasn't
Number 2 is Forbidden Door. Oh, I lied. Number 3 is All In, and number 4 is WrestleMania Night 1. So they did have one. I lied.
that okay?
And then number 5 was All Out. So it's 4 A-dubs and then at WWE.
Yeah, I liked night 2 more of WrestleMania, honestly.
I don't even
The-
remember. Was that Night 1?
the
My
main
brain is
event
shot.
of Revolution was MJF versus Bryan Danielson doing the 60-minute Iron Man match, which was pretty
MJF.
solid.
Yeah, it was a
That
good
is
match.
true. I feel like
I thought it was like 4 out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
liked All
Guns
In a
fought
lot,
the
but
Acclaimed. I
I
don't
think
know.
All In deserved to be higher. But I think that's just because
True.
there was like it just felt like a
There was a
historic
special
event.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I feel
Did
like all
you
the matches
see?
were like good.
Yeah, did
Go
you
ahead.
see where they're
I
doing
did. Forbidden Door.
yep, in New York City.
Arthur Ashe again.
Oh
They're coming
wow.
back.
Which
I'll
dude,
be,
They did World's End there.
that is such a
Oh no,
cool
they didn't. I lied. I
venue.
lied.
I'll be
They
there.
did
They
yeah, we
did
saw
Grand Slam.
yeah. I think 2 years, every year there since they've been doing Grand
It's
Slam,
every
right?
year. I thought they did World's End there, but they did that on Long Island at the
I'm gonna
Oh,
something like
yeah,
that.
the
I'm gonna
Islanders
hide in
play.
the big globe in the center of the park.
Yeah.
And just
Meet
when they're
us in that
starting to
globe.
load stuff in, I'm going in.
And then what are you gonna do?
We're
Then what's
talking
your
about
And
move?
then I'm
loads.
gonna steal Adam Cole's underwear. One pair for each of you guys. Come
He doesn't
on.
wear
Baby.
underwear. He's a
Y-
devil.
Yeah, I
Come
remember
on.
watching the being the elite and like the year we went and saw Grand Slam, they were like out walking around where we were, but they do it at like 6, 7 in the morning
Yep, that's why I'm
while
gonna
like
be
people
in the
aren't
globe.
around. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Guess
pop
you
out.
gotta sleep in the globe overnight, wait for
Hmm.
the Jacksons,
Yep.
beg them
Same.
to give us EVP triggers,
Is it
and
is it an open arena or is it closed roof?
it's a closed roof, but
Yeah,
it's
closed
like
roof.
it's like you're in
For
like
some
a
reason I thought it was open.
giant like warehouse dome thing with like all these fans in there and stuff. Like it's really right. Like how would you
Yeah, it's
describe
like a
that place,
tennis
That's
Jason?
place,
how it
right?
was. It's very big too. And what's it called? The crowd was losing it. Also, it was not equipped to like have as many people there as
Mhm.
were there.
Because
So
that
that
was the
was
first
fun.
that you guys went the first year they ever did it, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
That
I
was like
believe so.
that was
Yeah,
like 20,000 people.
yeah. I saw the greatest V trigger of my life with
Oh, you saw
Kenny
that
Omega
match,
to
yeah.
Brian
Danielson.
Danielson. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
I cry
We
just
all
kept
cried.
crying, Kenny,
Kenny, no. Dude,
Kenny.
Kenny, come back.
Dude, I
Can you
know.
come back?
Any kind of fool could see. The Young Bucks are wrong, and Kenny's gonna right the wrong. All right, he's the EV.
He's
Dude,
he's gonna
what?
he's gonna V trigger Ric Flair.
I can't believe we forgot to mention last week that during Dynamite, when Darby was saying they're not even that they're shitty EVPs, and like he was talking about another EVP, and then he was just like, and I'm not talking about Kenny, and then everyone started doing Cody chants live on Dynamite. I was like, that's fucking wild.
I think we did
Yeah.
talk about that, didn't we?
Did we bring it to the actually like they chant it? But yeah, I still
I don't know, maybe not.
that's like wild to me that he's over in AEW now. Now he's
Yeah, it's fucking
we want
stupid.
everyone wants Cody, dude. I did not expect that for sure. I was expecting the fans
I
to be
think
like, fuck
Cody's
Cody.
better when he doesn't book himself.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, he even basically said that. He said it was like difficult because like he wanted to like put over young talent, but at the same time, you could tell in the beginning the Bucks, him and Kenny, they all took like a back seat
They
and were
did, and
trying to push a lot of people, which
people
was selfless
argue
and
people argue
yeah,
like they didn't. It pisses me off.
it's just insane. They
Like
did big time,
The
dude.
Bucks lost a private party in the first round of the tournament. Kenny lost to Hawk a bunch of times, Pack right in the beginning,
Yeah.
and so did Cody. Cody lost his first fucking pay-per-view match.
And then Kenny, who was one of the top singles wrestlers in the world, after that, then was doing tag team with Hangman
Hangman, yeah,
Page. So he was in the tag team division for a while, and
yeah. So
those were his first titles. I don't think anyone thought the first titles he would win were the tag titles, which he won
remember,
before the Young Bucks,
yeah,
right? Or was
yeah,
it?
he did.
Which is
They
crazy,
won it
but
from Frankie and Scorpio's guy.
yeah. And then Cody kind of tied his hands behind his back with the whole "I can never challenge for a world title" shit again. And
100%.
then
Yeah.
he'd bring someone in and try to put them over, like Malachi Black. And then when he'd beat them, everyone got pissed at him. And then
Mhm.
I feel like everything finally came to a head at like during the Anthony Go match.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, after that, then Cody just kind of made it easy for him to leave. But back to the EVPs, the
Yeah,
real
I'm
heroes.
I'm excited about Ric Flair being in their corner. I think it's the best
Hey,
way to
they
include
didn't
him.
announce that.
I mean, they kind of did though.
It's speculative.
I just want to talk.
Hey,
Dude, he
we
just
did talk about this like probably a month and a half ago,
did we?
like or a month ago. Yeah, that like Ric Flair
Check the
should end up
tapes.
being in their corner,
That'd be cool. Well, they just did you
just
see that
because.
they invited Kevin Nash to come to the retirement match, but like WWE denied him because he's under like a Legends contract.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He was
Boo.
that's
talking
pretty
about it on
sad.
Click This podcast.
Yeah.
But Taker was allowed to go for Ric Flair's last match with Crockett
That's because
Promotions.
Taker owns Vince. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Taker knows where the poop was buried, dude.
That's what's in the urn.
Well, there's still hope
Yeah.
for Goldberg to show up
Gold
in
turd.
Sting's corner and Buff
Oh,
Bagwell.
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Buff is the stuff.
Well, Tony
But
Khan's
they
like
did,
cool with Goldberg. He's known him for years, he said.
yeah. Tony announced today that next Wednesday is Sting's final appearance, obviously, for Dynamite.
Yeah.
So his final Dynamite appearance ever.
Yeah. That's what he says, but then he went under it. He's like, as a professional wrestler, which is like obviously.
Yeah, so he'll probably come back for some Darby stuff or random
Mhm.
storylines.
Yeah.
I like that the kids were involved too.
Yeah, little
It's something
Sting.
we were talking about a while
Yeah.
back. Because
Middle
remember in
aged Stings.
December,
The little
because they showed the
stingers.
kid, it's Chekhov's gun. It's just like, all right, there's something in the future. They're gonna
Yeah,
fuck with them, and
they
yeah.
did.
But it would be cool because the Young Bucks, everyone hated that Ric Flair when he was signed, so it makes sense that they're the one that
Yeah.
signed him. And they're
Yeah,
like, we
that's
love
true.
Woo Energy, dude. Then he starts just drinking tons of that, and yeah,
That would
we're
be
part
good.
owners.
Smoking Ric Flair drip or whatever I think
Bro,
that's what
Yeah,
it's called, right?
they're sober, dude. Stop.
yeah. It would be
Hey,
cool if
listen,
they added,
dude. Jesus smoked weed, all right?
They're straight edge like CM Punk, bro.
CM Punk, I've seen smoke weed outside of an ROH show in 2005.
You were 9.
He walked
You
up
were
to, I
8
was 9 years
that
old.
was
Yeah, and
Steve
I was like,
Carino, dude.
what's CM Carino?
Yeah,
Anyway, I know what
Yeah.
I saw.
yeah. You know what you saw.
Yeah,
But
but speaking of the Bucks again, like John, if you move your head real quick to show. Yeah, see, bro, that was last week, dude. This week he had a full goatee. You can come back.
yeah,
They're
that's what we were
so
He had a
talking
quick.
about
full
is
goatee, bro. How'd
it's
he
been
grow it so
amazing,
fast?
dude. 4 weeks, dude, and every single time they can just keep growing shit out, no problem.
Holy
Whatever they
shit,
want, whatever type
super
of
fast,
facial
bro.
hair.
How'd he do it?
Probably the Woo Energy.
Oh, you're right. I gotta get some.
Yeah, probably just it gives
It's
you
got
super hairy balls
testosterone in
and
it.
Yeah. What if it just
yeah,
grows my what if it just grows my ass hair
it probably
Hey,
and not
listen,
does
my
for
face?
sure.
that's
Yeah,
Can't
desirable in some
it
cultures.
can't get much longer, so
yeah. Well,
anyway.
speaking of
Ass
some
What?
hair. We have
ass
Nia
hair.
Jax versus Rhea Ripley at the Elimination Chamber.
Come on.
Dude, my
Her
hole. My
hole,
hole.
my hole.
Come on,
Yeah,
guys. It's funny, dude. Laugh. My hole.
My hole.
it's gonna
Okay,
be
it's funny.
it should be a good match. I mean, Rhea's gonna win, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Bro, I didn't
they probably give it 12 minutes, right? I
probably
mean, probably more time because there's only 4 matches, so
I keep forgetting that Nia Jax is like technically Australian born or some shit.
there is
Yeah.
some weird thing like that, right?
hmm I forget how she might have been raised there for a little bit. I don't know.
Listen,
I'll look it up.
the moment we're all waiting for during Elimination Chamber, you don't even have to say it. I don't even have to say it. It's the Waller effect.
Yeah, 100%,
Dude, Austin
dude.
Theory.
Yeah,
What is
Cody
their
and
group
and
together
Seth.
called, John?
I don't know if they like gave it like an actual name, their crew,
I don't know.
but
Okay.
they loosely align with Logan Paul, but they haven't made like a complete stable, which would be a perfect stable, honestly, having those three together.
Yeah, just
But
the
that's why
douche
they all
bros.
yeah, they always work together and stuff, and especially to fuck up Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it just says that Nia Jax was born in Australia but raised in Hawaii. But then went to high school in San Diego, so I don't fucking know, dude. She
They
moved
better
around a
let
lot.
Nia win. Let
She's a
hometown
globetrotter.
people win.
Yeah. But not, I mean, they've booked her super heavy just to lead into this, so it's going to be
Chill
a
out.
bigger win for Rhea. It's probably her biggest, would be her biggest wins, like since winning the title, to tell you the truth, like the biggest defense. Like as far as going
What was
into
her
it, like,
last defense?
um, did
Exactly.
It's a
she,
secret. She fought
Zoe
Dominic.
Starks? Was it Zoe
Ooh,
Starks or was
that
it,
sounds right. That sounds right.
it was something,
I don't fucking know.
but yeah, I don't
Let's go
know.
Naya.
It's, but Rhea at the same time though, like she's also running like a stable with and involved in all
Yeah,
the men's
yeah, she's
wrestling
doing
end
that
too. So
stuff.
yeah. So she's like she just has to, and she's taking out the whole roster for the most part. You know,
Yeah, who do you think's winning the women's chamber then?
I would say Bex, right?
Yeah, I think that makes
But
sense.
and
I could see
because I
Liv doing it, maybe. I don't
well
know.
that's the thing, you got long term booking with Bex and Liv, and Liv it's like a toss up. Like Liv might be more over with the WWE universe than Becky. It's
It's just like
close. It goes
it'd be
like
like
up and
it'd be like
down.
refreshing, I guess, because Beck's always just in the main event scene. I guess I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Well, the past
I
year
don't
she's
know.
like kind of
She was in NXT for a little bit, yeah.
she did the NXT run, was kind of working with that, did the stuff with Trish for a long time and Lita and but yeah, so
She
I mean,
always
I don't
comes
know.
back around during Mania
Yeah.
season, though.
Yeah. But for sure the storyline is Bex and but I feel like Bex is more of their, I don't know, more of their bread and butter as far as they put more time into it the past few months. I feel like
I don't know if I see her winning though. At like Mania, if she does win at
no, I think
Elimination
Rhea
Chamber,
beats her. Well,
yeah,
that's why I think it's a bigger win for Rhea, like as far as her repertoire, or
yeah,
sorry, resume, overall, because yeah, that's will be her biggest title defense for sure since after Nia Jax, and she's because Roman's fucking first year or two, it was insane. Like his resume of people he was beating, like
he beat
everyone
Kevin
from Ruthless
Owens
Aggression era,
like six
like
times in a row.
yeah, and those matches were awesome. Those were
Except they were good until like Kevin Owens, was it Roman Reigns or Kevin Owens got like handcuffed and like they couldn't get him unhandcuffed for like 10
yeah, that
minutes.
was hilarious. Yeah, and then he like was trying to be fake handcuffed for a second, and they
Yeah,
were just
That was pretty good.
yeah. Which I would have
that
thought
was
he
a
would have
good
been good at
spot.
handcuffs because like Roman's from the Shield previously, and they
That's true. They
They're
arrest people.
basically like secret agents
They're
or
SWAT
whatever.
members. They're like SWAT guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
A SWAT remake
SWAT team is
with the
here.
Shield. You ever see SWAT? 2005.
Nah, dude.
Yeah,
A
Colin
SWAT
Farrell.
Colin
SWAT
Farrell,
remake with the
LL Cool
Samoan
J.
SWAT team.
LL dog.
Are they all
Yeah, it
even
was
alive?
Yeah, I mean it's carried on basically as being
Who's-
Lance Anawai, Jacob
Yeah,
Fatu, and Juicy Finau.
I think I want to see John Moxley instead.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course you do.
Actually, I want to keep.
Racist
Actually, no. I want Juicy.
against Pacific Islanders.
You
Yep.
can keep Lance. I want Juicy. Juicy's our LL Cool J,
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
and John Moxley's our Colin Farrell.
Fair.
So then
What
the
does Seth
men's
play?
chamber match. The men's chamber match.
She plays
I
Michelle
guess-
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Michelle. Dude, why Michelle Rodriguez and the Fast Crew need to be involved in WrestleMania?
I'm running out of people I remember from that. I agree from that movie though. That'd be crazy. They like
I mean, The Rock is in
I
the
don't-
going to
they
be
ca-
in the
but, like,
next one, so
they
it'll
kinda
probably be
can't-
next year's.
they kind of can't though, because it ended on a cliffhanger. How do we know that Finn's still alive?
I mean, he is because The Rock's coming in a helicopter
He's gonna
and
be
he's saving him and that fucking scumbag hit of his.
He's coming on a jetpack.
Could be a jetpack
That'd be kind
too,
of cool.
holding John Cena's
you-
head.
Who you guys thinking's gonna win the men's elimination chamber?
I mean, all
Who's in
signs
it?
point to Drew. I guess
You got
You know what I
Drew,
mean?
Randy, Bobby,
Randy.
Kevin, Logan, and LA Knight.
Yeah, I agree. Drew.
I think Drew. Yeah, I mean, everything leads
I
to it.
think
That's
that'd be
everything
good.
they've been. His kayfabe power is definitely through the roof.
True.
He pinned Cody on Raw, going
That is
into
true.
kind of what was going on at Raw this week. And it was a really good episode. Really great go home episode. Before Elimination Chamber, because the show started off with like I think the first like 25, 26, 27 minutes or so was the Cody versus Drew match. And it was funny. They ended it the same way Mania ended last year with like Solo
Solo.
coming out and Samoa Spike, but instead of the spear, he got the Claymore kick. And it was a nice
Yeah.
one too.
Claymore
Kicked
kick's
Cody's dick
dope.
right off his body, dude. I think someone caught it in like the 5th row.
Oh, dude. Can he sign it?
Ah. Yeah, he did after, yeah.
Does it make the chicken noise? The rubber chicken noise?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. And he had the banana head on after that too, and Raw went off the
I
air.
forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, dude,
Always taking shots at Cornette, dude. It's
CM
fucked
Punk,
up.
CM Punk came out after Raw went off the air, and how come he wasn't wearing a banana hat? That's fucked
Dude,
up.
I love that everyone is like losing it with Punk. Like, is he gonna be back like in 2 months or something? Like time for Mania? Is he like gonna be back sooner and like
Dude,
all
I'm
this stuff? And
confused by
like
that too, because I read like
people
4
are
to
saying
6.
it's a work.
I read like 4 to 6, but then I read like 8 to 9, so I don't know which is which.
Yeah, and like people are saying it's a work and stuff. Like, yeah, what if you just like, said he
It's a-
toured again?
It's a work
And-
because everyone knows CM Punk is lazy and doesn't want to wrestle.
Well, he's got his new Zombie
Fragile.
Taylor toys coming out, which are awesome, by the way.
The Larry toy.
Yeah,
Yep,
him and
and
Larry.
him,
Buy them
yeah.
together, yeah. It's Larry with CM Punk.
Shout out.
Yeah. I think it's still pre-order though. I don't think it's like on sale.
Yeah, that dude
Yeah.
makes some cool stuff.
Yeah, that's cool that I wonder if like that's something he probably had set up obviously before the deal with WWE, so he was able
Yeah.
to still kind of do that. Which is
Yeah,
awesome.
probably.
Honestly, like they timed that perfectly.
I think AEW like the other day put out like it was like a limited run of like an unreleased CM Punk fig, I guess, that they had in like the bank that like they couldn't sell anymore.
Yeah.
You saw that too?
It's like 1 of 1,000 or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Or 10,000.
Yeah, they didn't put it in stores.
No, yeah,
Dude,
they
I've been
just
to
sold it online.
Targets. I went to 2 separate Targets and there was no AEW figures there at all.
Same.
None. There wasn't even just like there wasn't an old. It was just they wiped it clean. It was
Hopefully
only
they're
WWE.
They're gearing up to put more stuff out. I don't know. With AEW stuff, like I don't usually buy in store because it always fucking drops on ringside, even with WWE stuff usually. But
Yeah.
eight,
Well,
you
I'm like
usually
super
you can get it
picky
for like
too.
$8. So am I. Yeah,
Yeah, and you can get better prices on
yeah,
ringside, and also like I'm just picky about like the condition too. Like
same.
most of the stores, they don't give a fuck how like they put that stuff away, and I'm just like, if I'm paying this, if I buy it in store, I'm spending $22 or wherever the fuck it is, like it better be pristine.
Bro, I just want to find a Chase figure in a store once. That's all I ask.
I found two.
A Chase?
Uh, yeah,
Really?
I gave Jason one. Yeah,
Wow.
John
Who?
Moxley, one out of
Oh shit.
5,000. I was at a Target, dude, and I'm
Shit.
walking down the aisle and I see I don't know, it was like a 10-year-old kid and he's like with his mom, but he had that in his hand. He's like, "Yeah, get this for me. It's a Chase." And I'm just like, I
John
look
beat
over,
the
I'm like,
shit out
"Fuck."
of him. He said,
Good.
"Fuck
Yeah,
you,
I hit him
little
with an
kid."
RKO. Yeah,
Good.
I hit
That's
him
what he
Hit
with
him
an
with the
deserved.
RKO.
paradigm shift.
Yeah, the paradigm shift.
And
Death
I
Rider.
was behind John and I was like, you deserve it.
You
It was
did
so
say
good.
that.
No, but wait. So what happened? I'm sorry.
No, yeah. So now I got it, and she's like, "No, put that shit back." And so then I walk over. I'm like, "That's dope." And then I look up on the shelf, and there's a second one, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's fucking pro." And they were, yeah. So I was
I
like,
haven't found
that's
shit.
awesome." That's the only time I see people
I
online all the
bought
time like,
one.
"Oh, another Chase figure." I'm just like, "Fuck you guys, dude."
I only bought one. I bought one for like I think $60.
Yeah.
Where I'll
Well,
show
that's why it's amazing if you can get it in store. You know, like,
it.
you get it at like the 20 bones. And it pisses me off because Target was having a lot of cool sales with AEW figures too, where it was like buy one get one half off. Because I bought two Adam Coles again and hooked Jason up again.
Thank God.
My Thunder
Yeah,
Rosa with
yeah,
Jason in the
I can
background.
see my face in it.
this is a perfect time for
Uh,
some collectible show and tell.
yeah.
Yeah, what
Shout
you
out
got?
Thunder.
I gotta get rid of my background so I can see it. But I got a figure earlier this morning, like
Oh,
a creep.
dude.
I was at Wally World at like
Every morning.
7:30
Every morning
a.m.
there's a
before work.
AEW figure that I need to buy.
I did not get an AEW figure, but
Oh
It's Scott
shit.
Steiner and he's the
first in the
Papa
line too, which
Pump.
is really cool.
What a hell
I like
of
the
a
new
guy.
boxing at least.
Yeah, the new
I
box
Yeah.
is
do
nice.
I do dig the new box. Uh, and yeah, it's kind of wild. The new like this line of Elite Collection. Um, him and Carmelo are the only first in lines or whatever, but they remind me of like more of like the older like
Oh,
TNA toys or something because they're like a lot smaller and like I don't know,
I
just
like
like
their scale.
they
More
yeah, kind of
articulated.
their arms, yeah, and just kind of like the
18
hard plastic, like
points.
yeah, just kind of
J-
like how big their arms and the plastic is in proportion to the body, and like the legs are kind of thinner than you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
cool. It's a
fill
new
up the
workup.
butt so
You don't
well.
have you don't have anything, Jason?
No, I don't have anything to show.
I
And
also
then
got
Hold on, I'll be right back.
oh sweet. I love that he's selling that. That's fucking awesome.
yeah, I know. Jason
Shout out to
let me get
Florida man.
that. Yeah, shout out to
Joey
Florida
Janela.
man. Yeah, Janelle only had double XLs left of his shirt, and me and Jason are like, "Fuck," and he's
That
like,
happened to me
"Yeah,"
before.
but that happens to me a lot. I was telling Joey that I was like, "Yeah, I was at Kohl's and they had a dope Shania Twain shirt that was double XL,
Hmm.
I just
but
grabbed.
most of them are like 80% cotton. So when you bring it home and like throw it
That's
in the dryer for like
that's
45 minutes, it
that's what I
drops it for
yeah.
sure a
That's
size.
what I bought
Yeah,
a double XL and it shrunk. Yeah. Thank
yeah. The
God.
only thing with them is like they kind of have like dinosaur arms, like they're like wide
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, not as long. So it's yeah, that's like
Take what
that's
you
the
can
only
get.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Jason.
just I just grabbed whatever was closest.
You might have to unblur your background. Yeah, undo your background. All right. I guess that works too.
It does.
You get that in store or online.
I got it in store. Hold on, let me remove
Really?
my background and we can just get a
Who
full
else is
look.
who else is in that line?
Good question. We're gonna see. Um,
The Hook.
we got the Hook. Doesn't have his updated tattoos, but it's okay.
Pretty cool,
I
though.
don't care. In that line is
Oh, Punk. Oh, the Thunder. Yeah.
LJN Punk.
And
Dude,
where'd you
that
did you get this at Target or Wally World?
Trying to remember. I think Target.
yeah, I remember the like Cardona, like the
Target, yeah.
major fig guys were like shitting on the LJN CM Punk. Well, they shit on all the LJNs, but
Because they think the major bendies are better.
they probably are. I also got
I love the major bendies, dude.
I got this Hitman book,
Yeah, that's
Oh
pro.
2007.
yeah.
Does it
I've
have
been
dope pictures in the middle? Because that's what
yeah.
I always
It's
end up
actually
reading all the time.
it's actually yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Probably gonna read those. That's about it. There's actually two sets of pictures.
You don't
Here's a
want to
good one.
hear him
Here's a good
complain.
one.
You don't want to hear him complain about Goldberg.
Oh, that's great. Is
Hulk Hogan in
that him and
Japan.
Hogan?
Yeah,
That's
with the
dope.
Riviera Steakhouse sweatshirt. It's pretty
See,
sick.
him and Hogan got along sometimes. I mean, he looked up to Hogan coming in. He was young in the 80s
It
when he
was the
first came
80s.
in, and
That was
Hogan was
84.
the champ. Yeah. That's why he was upset when Hogan wouldn't put him over before he left, you know?
Dude, look, here's Hogan with his child.
Damn, yeah. That's,
Wow.
I get why he was pretty upset about that then. Because him and,
Dude, Hogan were close.
yeah,
I gotta find
yeah,
this.
it's wild. The 80s, like the late 70s, 80s era, and the late 80s, early 90s, as far as like the young guys and the vets, like those are pretty awesome back-to-back classes.
Him and his son in Goldberg
Wow.
Goldberg.
with his name's
Goldberg was actually trying to choke his son out
his
there.
name's Blade. That's sick.
Like if he hates Goldberg so much, why do you put it in there? Like I feel like it's
I
a
know.
work at this point. I don't
I don't know, man. It's 2007. It was a different time.
was there a lot of like Harts versus Von Erichs matches? Like did we get a ton of
I
those?
mean, I don't know
I know
because
there were some
Fritz.
singles matches, but was there ever like a 3v3 or like
I don't know. I don't know if the timeline's linked up, but I know that Fritz was trained by Stu Hart. I can look it up though.
that is wild. I didn't know that.
The more you know, man. I'm pretty sure Stu Hart gave Fritz the Nazi gimmick.
Word. Okay, so that's what Iron Claw 3 is gonna be about. It's the prequel.
I hope so.
But yeah, it's just like the God yeah. But we're not doing it the second movie like The Godfather does. No, the prequel, you wait till the third. You get fucking Andy Garcia in the second one.
Fair
He plays
enough.
Yeah.
Fritz.
So yeah, there wasn't. I don't think there was any matches. I think the thing it says the closest they got was that Bret Hart and David were in Japan around the same time, but didn't really cross paths. And same
Well,
with like
Kerry was in the WWE at the same time as
here
the
it is.
Hearts.
Kerry faced off against Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and they appeared, and then Kerry and Bret also appeared together in the Royal Rumble, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
feel
want
like
to
we were
count.
robbed of not getting the getting like a Bret Hart versus Kerry match, especially because Kerry
Yeah,
won the IC title too at one point.
but no, we got it, bro. We did get it later in life.
Oh, okay.
In the mid 2000, October of '07, we got the Bellas and Alicia Fox versus Maurice and Natalia and Lacey Von Erich. It's
Yes.
basically the same thing. So
It's maybe
I would say
better,
it's even
actually.
better.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was even better.
shout out Natalia and Lacey,
Yeah.
Natty's the best, dude.
the boat.
The boat for sure.
You
Dude,
guys.
speaking of boats, a news article came out today that Michael Cole said that um they were trying to transport the Elimination Chamber, like the cage and all that shit, like through the Suez Canal, but like pirates kept trying to steal it or some shit, and they had to like reroute it back to like Miami and then some shit and get it to Sydney to Perth or something like that.
That's fucking
But like
hilarious,
but
dude.
pirates were trying to steal it.
They were trying
Dude,
to
that'd be so
get
awesome.
their own
Like
pay-per-view.
Pirates, they steal it and they just sell it to some drug lord down in
Yeah.
South America somewhere. And
Tony Khan.
he, yeah, well, it'd be great because like
Mad
imagine
Max
having just like a
Thunderdome.
local wrestling company that
The Uganda,
maybe
the,
20
the
people go
Uganda
to.
people,
Yeah,
the Uganda SoftGround wrestling, and then they steal
Yeah.
it for them.
They've been trying to raise
dude.
money to get a ring too.
They,
Yeah.
Will Ospreay gave him $2,000, so shout out.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, you did? That's
dope.
fucking awesome.
Mhm.
That's Osprey's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to go there and watch that live. That's the type
Uganda?
of invasion angle vid I'm trying to get.
Imagine invading the Uganda SoftGround wrestling
Dude,
ring unannounced.
yeah. That
They,
dude, that would yeah,
they'd probably
it'd be
want to
great.
face you in a match, John.
Hey, yeah.
I
You
gotta
have to
get my
prove yourself.
passport. Fuck.
Passport. I think so you think the tickets are on Eventbrite or
I have my passport if you guys just want me to go.
Yeah, I guess you can go.
yeah,
Fuck it.
that
You
works.
got it. How
Yeah, you
much
can
is a
get beat
ticket?
up.
How much is a ticket to Uganda?
I don't know. It can't be cheap.
Let me ask my phone. How much is a ticket to Uganda?
You said ticket. You didn't say plane ticket.
Yeah. One
Round
ticket to
trip
Uganda live on Broadway.
$1,000 and $44.
No, we can pull that.
Yeah.
That's in the budget.
Yeah. That's no problem at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the money we got from the moon pies, the
That
sweet
more,
cream
yeah.
NOI
dude.
pies.
If
That
I
more
go
than
on
covers it.
Spirit, it's only like
How
How
much?
does Spirit fly there? I
I'm
don't
just
believe
fucking
that.
around. I'm fucking around.
A Spirit plane can't make it
If I
that
go
far,
on Delta
dude.
though to Uganda, it's $915 round trip. Not
Let's
bad.
go.
Oh, not bad.
Can you haggle at the gate?
Yeah.
I can try.
And
What
then you
about the
get
book?
there and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, so how do I get here?
Just
You
say
know, they
you
wrestle.
and then tell Uganda that
Show 'em
your
the
booking
video.
fee is $915. It's
Yeah.
$915, yeah.
Yeah.
And a hot dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get 915 of the Uganda currency, whatever that is.
What do you think their hot dogs are like there?
8
What kind of
cents.
condiments?
I don't know.
Because
Well,
I
they're
keep getting mustard on everything whenever I eat hot dogs at wrestling shows, and I'm just hoping they have something else.
You should your gimmick should be like you're like a time traveler from the past, and like
yeah.
you're wearing Tony 2012 stuff.
Yeah, like when you introduce yourself, like make sure like they have your backs to you and act like you got thrown out of a time machine, like you fall to the ground in between to like their feet,
I'll
like,
be
oh my
covered
God,
in
dude.
green
Yeah,
slime.
just like yeah, your shirt, like
Slime boys.
yeah, slime all over you. Yeah.
I'll be like, "What year is it?" And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
what-
you're shaved, hairless.
Yeah.
Good. Except for the
Well, that's how
mustache.
you got Vortex by the slime boys, dude. They
Yeah.
can do that. They can teleport people,
Yeah.
which should make sense for their gimmick. They should start sliming people a
They
lot
really
more. Like
should. Do they slime people or no?
I think they'd have to do it like during the main event because like cleanup would have to be insane.
Or
How you
even
gonna
well,
run
I would
another
like it
match?
just well, I would think it in like a funny way, like you know, someone's doing a promo backstage that they don't, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
and they just slime them. Billy's at the desk, like you know, doing his like promo thing, and he gets slimed. Is
I
Core
just
gonna
want
be down to
I
get
wanted
slimed, dude?
a mid-match slime.
Yeah. Well, they have to work up to that, Chris. Okay.
Okay. Well, we forgot about one match on Elimination Chamber.
What
I don't
match?
know what it was, but I'm pretty sure there's 4 matches.
Did we talk about the
Yeah,
women's
there's 4
match, or
matches.
We did.
The Brutes. What are they called? The
Is
British
that the
guys.
It's
other
the tag
match?
title, it's a unified tag title match, Judgment Day,
That's already unified.
against
We
Pete Dunne
unifying it again.
and yeah, they're already they have both titles. So
Wait, who has a belt?
Damien
Finn.
and Finn.
So it's a 3-way.
No, it's a 2v2.
I'm confused. Who's fighting?
It's
It's,
them versus the Brawling Brutes.
Oh, okay, dude. Someone
No,
said
not the Brawling
Someone
Brutes.
said DIY.
No, it's
Oh, who is it?
Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Oh, I don't. My bad.
So
Yeah,
DIY
no.
is not involved. That's what I'm asking.
No, DIY, like they had like this like little tournament thing, and no, DIY didn't
Oh,
make
okay.
it.
Dude, I
But
thought, dude, I was very confused for a
We're
second.
changing the
yeah, done it.
booking
Yeah, well,
actually.
dude, they haven't really done a lot to like promote that match, to tell you the truth. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah, that'll
It's
probably be
there
another
though.
15-minute match. But it'll be,
That's the main
I
event.
think that's gonna be a really good actual wrestling match as far as
Well, now that Pete Dunne got his name back, he can wrestle.
yeah, Tyler
Thank
Bates dope
God.
too, and they're a good team. So I know Finn's gonna want to cook, and yeah, I think it'll be like a good for sure. The
Yeah, it should be a
surprise, the
nice
match no
match.
one's thinking about, and I think it's gonna be better than the Rhea and Nia match. I think it'll be.
Take that back.
Well, I guess we'll see. I know I love both of them. It's
Yeah.
mommy and mama,
Baba.
mommy and mama.
Mommy
Help
and
Mama. I
Right?
called her Baba. The great
Baba.
Baba.
The great
Yeah,
Baba.
Or the
the
giant
great
Baba.
Baba. Yeah.
Is it a giant Baba?
Um,
The great Baba.
Raw. I have to also say we're talking about Raw a bit. Like their just the overall production value and kind of the camera shots they've been doing and stuff like that. Like they kind of switched over the past few weeks. It's just been getting a lot cooler, honestly. Trying some new stuff with their
Yeah,
presentation.
I
That's
saw some
that's
clips of
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah, I like a lot of the choices. And McAfee is fucking great, you know. Him and Michael kill it. But yeah, he kills it, and he was doing some really cool like instant replay stuff like
Mm.
the NFL, and whenever he does it, it's pretty funny. And for the stuff he comes up with, like majority is just off the top of his dome, like it's great. He always makes poop jokes, always
Shit.
about crapping himself or like someone else crapping the pants or taking a big old dump.
Okay, okay.
And and then
Jason
our
might
truth
watch.
I
our
might
truth had a. That's why don't worry. That's why I'm giving you these how good Raw was, dude, and it was
keep it
phenomenal.
coming, keep it coming.
Our
What were you saying
truth
about
did
our
a
truth?
dramatic like segment where he was doing they made like a Dateline interview, like Dateline or something like that. And it was an interview with him, and
Yeah.
it was all dramatic with music, and he made the coolest analogy that I know you guys would appreciate. And he's like, you remember when the duck left Tony Soprano? He's like, Damien was my duck. And that's how it ends the
That's
segment.
Yes.
a crazy analogy because like how much of the crowd is gonna get that? Like
Us,
the
dude.
people
Yeah,
watching.
that's
Yeah.
he
It's for
literally did it
us.
for us. Yeah, it's
So
like the
thanks.
yeah
Thanks.
the
Thanks,
Thank
our
you,
truth.
Ron.
On the killings.
but yeah, I was just like he really is trying to get Jason and Chris to be
He's trying
raw
to make this come
boys.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, bring you back to the war zone, baby. Dude, the crowd was fucking packed to the brim and insane.
Where were
It
they?
has been for the past few Raw shows. Was that one in
Anaheim?
Anaheim or was Anaheim the week before? I think it was Anaheim.
I don't know. I don't know.
But dude,
Maybe.
it's like the last like handful of Raws. Like I mean, they've all been pretty packed this year, but like it was insane. Like
I think it's because
this
it's
particular
the road.
Raw, I think it was like 13,500 people there, but they were taking advantage of it and they're doing camera shots to like start, after each commercial break, like starting from like the top row, top deck,
Mhm.
and showing you like, yep, all the way to the top row, it's fucking filled, and like doing it from the bottom, and like I was like, they're really shoving it in AEW's face with like as far as like, but I mean they could, it's like because it is crazy. Like WWE is their crowd attendance has been crazy. Like over the weekend, for a dark show, they had like 9,500, which is like
That's
insane
a
for dark
lot. Yeah.
shows. Like they're
Well,
cooking. I mean,
all
they
that
should. They've got like
matters
10 top guys right now. And
all that matters is that there's not one person in attendance and that one person's Kevin Dunn. His
yeah,
his his
exactly.
his leaving has shown some great improvements because of
Yeah,
his
no,
leaving.
everyone was just like, oh, we can go back now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright. But
So
yeah.
fucking,
So
and then
is SmackDown
yeah,
taped tonight?
um, I would guess so, right? Unless it's like being shot in Australia, which I don't think it is.
I have no idea.
Or was it filmed
See.
the day before? Or are they just gonna have
Or
everyone
was
not
it
involved in it?
was it
I don't
ooh,
know.
I have to call up Triple
Last
H
night
and
they
ask
had the
him.
press conference though. which was fun too. It was really the biggest highlight was Logan and KO getting into it. But it's cool. They're doing it like the boxing and UFC ones, and they're actually making it entertaining for sure.
Well, I saw a picture of Kevin Owens' kid who's like 16. Dude's like 6'7" apparently.
He's bigger than Kevin, dude. He's taller than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have the same muscles as his old man yet, but yeah,
Yeah, he's fucking huge though.
yeah.
You guys
When
want to
is
talk
El
about?
Generico coming back or what, dude? That's what we all
I
need.
hope so.
He's
It's coming to Uganda.
gonna be in the next
SoftGround.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The next
What?
great Royal Rumble with 50 people or
What
whatever.
were you gonna
it
say,
is.
Jason?
I was gonna say, are we gonna talk about Dynamite?
Do you have an ad? Do you have an ad?
No, I don't have an ad. I just want to talk about Dynamite.
Yeah, we were wrapping up Raw. We're about giving you the highlights to pull you guys over. Last couple things I'd say is Michael Chandler calling out
Oh
McGregor
yeah,
live on
yeah.
Raw was
Yeah, that
fucking
is pretty weird.
awesome. Unprecedented
Interesting.
for like that level of fight because McGregor's obviously top draw in the MMA world. So
That's true.
hopefully he's gonna come out on a Raw and call him
You
out. But
think-
I don't know if they can
you
trust
think-
him because he'll say the F word for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do you think that like the MMA match is like already on? You know what I mean? Or you think they just like preemptively called
I
him
think
out?
it is because like they're supposed to because like they're an Ultimate Fighter. They're both coaches and they taught it builds
Yeah.
up to like their fight too. And yeah, it looks like June. He said he's gonna fight at 185 because McGregor's just he's a dick boy right now. He a dick boy. And then as far
He
as
should call it CM Punk,
yeah,
a real UFC fighter,
Yeah, to train him.
a real.
he should join the
He's
bloodline.
like-
Honestly,
What you're gonna want to do is make your opponent smoke weeds so the contest gets thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And then you're
And
gonna
then
want to get injured.
Hey,
we don't need any
Sorry,
more fake
sorry.
injuries.
Don't drink a
Okay,
Pepsi, bitch.
Meltzer. Dave Meltzer reporting another fake
This
injury.
is full of Crystal Pepsi.
Dude.
Oh yeah,
don't get me
yeah.
sta-
We should be
Don't
hearing
get me
news soon.
started.
But to wrap up Raw, and then the main event was Gunta versus Jay Uso.
Shout out Gunta.
And yeah, if I figured he would lose since Jimmy and Solo were on Raw, that Jimmy'd come out, make Jay lose, which he did, and then we can get Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania, which I feel like that's kind of since last year we were expecting that from this past year.
I just want to see him hug in the ring after their match. At
Yeah.
Mania.
They might
I hope so.
do a couple of yeets. Say, yeet,
What are you doing,
yeet.
Jay? Or Jimmy?
Yeet. Yeah, and I'll start doing that. I like how Jimmy's a loose cannon now, though. It's definitely his coolest character he's ever had.
Yeah.
He's just a total psycho. It's fucking great. And yeah, but that really wraps up Raw. Honestly, those were my highlights that really got over
What
with me and made
what
me
would
pop.
you rate it?
Out of 5 for a Raw, especially a go home before a pay-per-view, I would have gave it like a 4.5 out of 5. It was honestly on point. Even other things I didn't mention like they did for like Nia Jackson Rhea, they did like the Attitude Era via satellite interview where they're both on like both different ends. Yeah. So I was like, that's cool. It's had a really big feel vibe and the presentation's just been getting better and better. And yeah, they definitely wanted to pull people in before the pay-per-view for sure. Well, bring us into Dynamite.
The moment that I've just impatiently been awaiting.
We've been so excited. Tell me and the EVPs all about it.
So listen, we saw the EVPs with Ric Flair. We already talked about it, but
Woo!
Mike Bennett versus Cassidy was decent. You know what I mean? I like that we're getting all of these matchups between them. I like that Jake Hager came out.
I was gonna say that's the highlight.
Because he's like, we finally got to hear Jake Hager's music, which who would have known?
I got him hurt.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
And
or
also,
Jake Hagar, as
I never,
Jericho likes to say.
I never thought about it, but he's basically just a large Orange Cassidy, and he's also got a funny, sensibility. So I hope they actually work together, and it's not like a one-off thing, you know?
He has a match on a Rampage
Yeah,
tonight.
against Roddy,
I hope he's wearing full denim.
that'd be pretty good. Book it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I think Jake Hager is definitely like he's like a less dumb Ryback. That's like how he's thought of him. He
definitely.
doesn't cry and he doesn't hurt CM Punk. He's never hurt CM Punk in the ring that I know about. And
Yeah,
that's how I rate wrestlers. If you hurt CM Punk, we got a problem, all right?
But you love
that's
Kenny
that's fair.
anyway.
Kenny just hurt Punk's feelings, all right? That's different.
That's some would say that hurts even more.
Kenny bit his dog.
Kenny saved his dog, dude. Come
Yeah,
on. Which
he
dirt
did.
sheets are you reading? All right. Tony and Deanna. They both had matches. Which
Yeah,
pretty
Deanna,
quick. Deanna
I
had a scary
killed someone in
botch.
front of us.
And what was amazing is
I
it
don't
was the
know whose fault
Intuit.
that was.
It was the Intuit TurboTax match of the night. Was
Yeah.
her getting bonked on her head.
Move of the night.
That's
Yeah,
what I
moving the
meant.
night.
There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Murdering a fucking jobber, moving the night.
Dude, that was Madison.
Yeah,
That was
Madison Rain.
That was Madison Rain, bro. I don't know
I
whose
know it was
fault that
Madison
was.
Rain's,
It
but
happens.
they treated her like a jobber in that match. I didn't see her really getting any
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whose fault that was, but she's fine, so it's okay, I guess.
No, yeah, she's okay. She's
That's
just,
good.
concussion. She's okay.
Hangman's
Kidding.
okay
Yeah, I don't think she
too.
had anything. Yeah. I think it looked
After
more
that
like what
3v3.
that's sometimes things look super fucking gnarly and then there's no injury at
Yeah, bro.
all, you know?
I thought she got
So
knocked out for half a second.
Yeah.
when I watched it, it looked like she was knocked out. Where she was trying to like pick her up and like she like they were like sitting there, the ref and her were sitting there for a second, didn't know what to do. Like yeah, they were just like standing there and then she
Well,
started
she
putting her
checked
in the
out
one
her.
submission and then she put her in a different one.
She
You
put her
notice
in,
that?
she
She
put her in
tried
Tony's.
yeah,
Yeah.
well she
No,
started doing one
that
submission
was
and then switched, right?
that was part of the match though, because that's what Tony Storm did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying when
That's
she
the
was
end of her
doing that, she
match.
kind of waited a few moments where like the ref
Yeah,
was like
maybe. Yeah.
checking on her. There was like a so I'm saying there's a time lapse before her like doing those, and it is kind of like did I kill her? Like what should we do? And you could
Let's
tell the crowd
not
was just like
bury the headline. Tony did a freaky ass thing where she covered her face with a bunch of lipstick and it scared me. It was good.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I've recovered
Now
since, but it was
you're in
it was
recovery.
awesome, dude. Tony
yeah,
stole
no,
the
I dug
night
it.
like usual.
It reminded me of like that scene in Wild at Heart. You know the one, Chris.
Is that
Did you
Anyway.
guys like the
Is that
half and half?
the Christian Stewart?
It's a Nick Cage movie.
Did you like the half and half, like half
What am I
color,
thinking
half
of?
black and white?
I love that. I always think that's so cool every time they do that.
And
Yeah,
they showed like Dion on the one side and the color, and
that's the other thing
yeah,
I
that
wanted
was
to mention.
that was
Such a
cool on the ramp or
thing.
whatever. Yeah.
I've been
But she
digging
always
that.
steals the show, Tony. She's literally the so far 2 months into this year, number one women's wrestler for sure.
Do you like my background, John?
Yeah, I do.
Jake
They
and
are
Orange,
brothers, dude.
step brothers.
It's perfect, dude. They
What'd
can
you
wear the
guys
hats
think
together.
of what'd you think of Blackpool and FTR?
Oh, that was real fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
You kind of knew it was gonna end in a tie because like AEW does that, where like if it's gonna end in a tie, they like announce how much time's left. They like do it with no
No,
other
yeah.
matches.
Oh,
I really
yeah,
liked
29 minutes left.
yeah. I like the one moment where the both bald guys were I think they were doing sharpshooters and they're just slapping the fuck out of each other. That made me giggle.
Mhm. Claudio
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I know you
and
know their
and
names. Come on.
Dax Harwood.
I was setting
like,
the
fucking
scene. Come on,
shit, dude.
man.
I'm sorry.
Just trying to paint a picture. All
What if I
right.
thought it was Matt Bennett? Yeah, so like I assume they're running that back at Revolution.
Yeah, no, they announced that as
Yeah,
well.
but
I'm
I
pretty
know
sure.
I was gonna ask if you think they're gonna put a stip on it because like in that backstage segment where they're like we'll fight you any place, any stipulation, blah blah blah. So I wonder if they're gonna do a stip,
That'd be cool.
double dog
Yeah,
collar,
yeah,
maybe.
that or a hardcore match at least, some type of
Yeah.
Long Island street fight.
Exploding barbed wire death
No, what's in North
match.
Carolina? So it'd be like,
Yeah,
dude, that match
I know.
ruled
I
in
was thinking
Tokyo.
last pay-per-view. Still, I'm still
I
stuck
know, I
there. I'm
know.
going to this one.
They could do a better version.
You're going to Revolution?
Yeah,
Is Jason going?
yeah.
Damn. I'm
And
gonna you guys
Michelle
down
is
there.
coming too. All right, dude,
Wow.
come meet us.
We will be at Revolution.
I told Nick
Ye-
about it. He's like, maybe I'll come down. He's like, maybe I'll get
He's not
Chris.
he's not coming.
That's what
No
I
one
said.
believes you.
That's
I
what
was like,
I
all right.
said.
I
That's
would
why I
love
said,
Yeah,
I would love for that to happen, but
yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes up.
I'll ask
yeah.
him. I'll try to guilt him
I have
into
my
it.
11-year-old cousin's birthday that day, so
Fuck. That
I'm
is
gonna have to.
important. That is a
I
big
know.
year.
I'm getting him some V-Bucks, so
Oh, that's cool, man. That's the best thing you can get
and a picture of Jim
anyone.
Cornette, a cameo from Jim Cornette.
Oh, that's his nicest thing you could
Some
ever do for a little
advice.
cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get
What do
him?
you how do you think he would respond to that prompt if you
I
say
think he.
my 11-year-old
Oh,
cousin?
I thought you meant my cousin.
No,
My cousin
if,
would no sell it. That's for sure.
yeah.
But
But Jim, I don't know if he would know how to respond to that prompt. But hey, how's it going? 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
go ahead.
That's all I got. That's
All right,
literally
go.
that's all I got right there.
You were
That was
saying?
cool. All right, so
Wardlow's
what?
promo.
Oh,
What were your
Wardlow.
thoughts?
He could have. It was a good promo. I think he looked goofy with a backwards hat on though.
That
Yeah,
was scaring me a little bit. Who does he
it
think
was
he
a good
is?
promo though.
Sky Blue?
It was his best promo so far. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
a
Yeah.
lot of
He is Sky
improvement.
Blue,
Yeah. Well, him and Sky Blue should date, and so it would be like Braun Breaker and Cora Jade.
dude.
It only makes sense.
Sky Blue's
Even though they did
dating
break up,
Sky Blue's dating Kyle Fletcher. So
I
back off,
know
dude. Back
she
off.
likes. Dude, and I get it because I love Kyle Fletcher too.
Apparently he's having visa
And
issues right now.
Yep.
That's what
They're
I
not
heard.
wow,
allowing him in with that messed up middle part.
But back to Wardlow. Back to my boy Wardlow. I just think like his promo
War
was just
Dog.
like it was basically like saying like it was basically what we were saying last week where like he doesn't need these guys. Like he could have cut this promo without that group and it still would have been as
Yeah,
effective and I still would want to see him in the main event scene. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think
I
he's just?
just
It's gonna lead to him just doing like a Batista and Adam
I
Cole's
don't
Triple H type thing?
whatever they do, they need to get Adam Cole more involved or like it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm guessing Adam Cole will probably be healthy by April, right? I mean, he should be getting
I don't
close,
know.
honestly, like because that injury could be up to 9 months, But
Well, what I'm thinking is that maybe Hangman actually broke his ankle, but he transferred it to Adam Cole. So Adam Cole broke his ankle
yeah,
again, and Hangman's safe.
it's possible. It's also possible Hangman sprained his ankle and they're just trying to like hide the injury.
I
They
think
But
kept saying it was a
yeah.
work, but like,
that's what they're saying.
what was
But
he working? Like, it wasn't shown
yeah, I
anywhere,
know.
unless it was supposed to be
Yeah.
shown on Rampage
So they're
tonight.
trying
I
to
don't
say
know.
it's the work. It's like a work to like, oh, well, here won't he show up to
To work
the
the
pay
work,
per view?
yeah.
But it's just like I don't like.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not really worried about it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not. I'm expecting him to be there. I guess
With the
limping on his
undisputed
ankle.
with the undisputed kingdom, I think they're trying to not put too much into the story yet. You know what I mean? It's like they're just
Well, that's
trying
why
to
they're
get as
they're
many
putting them
matchups as
over.
they can.
Yeah, put him over in singles matches, so we
Yeah.
see Mike Bennett by himself.
And Matt
Matt
Taven,
Last
yeah.
Taven,
last
pretty
week
good
Matt
one.
Taven, and
The
they can
death
show out
match.
for sure. I
Yeah.
just wish Mike Bennett would use the song they had in WWE, "The
Which
Greatest
one?
Love I've Ever Known."
Yeah, I
You know,
remember.
I'm talking.
They should add Maria.
Worst.
They should add Maria back to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
She
and
was
her
great when
just
she was like,
abusing him emotionally all the time.
yeah.
I don't even know if it's your kid, and she's like slaps him in the
That
face.
was
You're a
grade A
loser, and
storytelling
I thought it was hilarious, dude.
for a
That was
soap
over with
opera.
me. Yeah, that was over big time with me because I
It made
agreed.
me laugh, I gotta say.
Yeah, but Maria
Well,
has her own stable in ROH.
yeah, isn't it like Cole? What's his name? He's like the Cole. Is that his name? Cole Carter
Yeah, Cole Carter and
and Griff Garrison.
yeah, Griff Garrison, which is cool, dude. ROH is shaping up,
Yeah, there's
but they
a
take like little steps forward, and then all of a sudden there's like a few weeks where it goes back to just kind of like poo-poo booking. That's why I'm really happy about the this TV title tournament for the women's new TV title because
there
yeah,
you
as we were
go.
saying, now that those first rounds are done, like I mean, I would expect Starks to win, right?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
Billy.
That'd be cool.
I would assume that's where my head would be at. But she could always not win and get close and then prolong her winning at a different pay-per-view or something, you know what I
So
mean?
yeah,
But
who's left? It's Billy, Mercedes, Diamante,
So
and
yeah.
Red
I think there's
Velvet.
8 people left.
Red Velvet.
So listen, so
Yeah, Red
Billy's going
Velvet.
against Diamante. I have a feeling Billy's gonna win. And then on the
Okay.
other side of
Yeah.
that bracket is Martinez and Abaddon. So I don't.
Oh, Abaddon's on it.
That's
I
a
think
toss-up.
Abaddon's
Abaddon's
gonna
been
win that.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then it would
she's been
be that would be Abaddon versus Starks.
And then what's the other side?
The other side is Layla Hirsch and Red Velvet are going against
Ooh,
each
I
other.
hope
And then
Layla Hirsch wins.
yeah, that'd be
yeah.
cool. And then on the other side of that is Queen Aminata and Taya Valkyrie,
Ooh,
which
I
is
hope
kind of
Queen
hard.
Amanada wins, but
I
Yeah.
think
I
she
don't think she
probably will.
will. I don't know. They
It's
were.
hard to say. I feel like
I
Yeah.
don't
they've
know.
been trying to push her.
That's yeah.
Isn't that who
That's
she
why I'm really
beat?
digging
Oh no,
this
who did
round.
she beat? Anna Jay. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is
She rules though.
this is low key one of the definitely the most hype thing going on in women's wrestling right
Yeah,
now
and
for sure.
I hope this
It's
shows
ramping
like
up to be that,
yeah,
you
I hope
know.
this shows like Tony that he can do like a women's continental classic
That would
like
yeah, I think
on A Dub.
That'd be cool.
and that's what it's kind of kind of dipping his toes in the water with. Like that's why ROH is really cool and when he's putting a lot of time into it, it's nice because he can try certain things on ROH then
Well,
oh, this
ROH
kind
like
of works
yeah
here. Now let me try this on like main TV. Oh, this doesn't really work here. All right, I'm
the
scrapping that for
the top champ and the top feud has been Athena this whole time, which is really cool.
yeah. Dina's been
So
great, and I love her screams each week. They get cooler than the last.
yeah, so
But
I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about the indie show you guys went to this weekend or
For
last weekend?
so
sure.
what do you want to talk about?
So what do you want to talk about? We
Hey,
get in
Invasion
there.
Angle podcast.
Picture this. We
Picture
get in
this.
there. It's a big old what was it? It was like an ale house brewery.
Yeah, it's like an
type
ale
deal.
house or yeah,
In
gigantic like high ceilings and like
in
a nice open
Georgia.
floor.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
in
Buford.
Buford. So with that came the
Shit.
hometown hero Terry Lawler. I'm not sure if he's related to Jerry. I was trying to Google it.
No, I don't think he
The
is.
whole
But
show.
he's like the Rocket, right? The Rocket Terry Lawler.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude's
Where
pretty
the fuck
old,
is
but
Buford?
he did great in the ring. He went against
Well, he came out of retirement. He hadn't wrestled since like 2017. He was the GCW champion, the Georgia Championship Wrestling champ,
yeah.
which
It's
isn't around
misleading.
anymore, right? But he was
I
the
guess so.
champion when it ended, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was him versus Chip Day in the main event, which was
Chip
lit because
Day.
we're
Day,
Chip Day
who's
fans.
the Southern Honor Wrestling Jake the Snake. What is it?
Bro, how the fuck do you spell Buford?
BT Championship.
Oh,
Yeah,
Anyway,
is it
that was
Buford?
yeah,
it's a solid
Like
match.
BU Ford?
BU
yeah.
Ford is how
BU,
you
yeah,
spell it. Yeah.
Ford.
Okay, I see it. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
a
then Janela was there. Which is,
Joseph.
yeah, pretty solid.
Joseph Janela. Yeah, he had Nasty Leroy
Who'd he
as
fight? Man
as
Scout
his
Manning?
manager.
Yeah,
Yep,
and the
Man
Evil
Scott
10
Manning and
and
also
CB
CB
Suave.
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 I know
Who won?
Suave or Suave. It's Suave. But
Yeah, Suave won, right?
yeah,
I mean, I was there anyway.
yeah,
I wasn't. I was trying to.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Suave
And then
won.
Who
yeah,
is
Steph
it? Who?
Delander was originally supposed to be on the card, but I
He
guess that
no
didn't work
showed,
out.
but what can
So
you do? It is what it is.
What promotion is
yeah,
this again? The promotion.
Disruptor Wrestling.
Okay,
Yeah,
So
word.
they
Ben
actually, this
Bishop
was their
was
first
there.
show in a couple of years.
Okay.
They left, I think, like early COVID or something around that time period, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, so this was them coming back. Yeah, I think this ended 2019 or 2020 or something like that. And Slim J was their
Oh,
champion
I was
then,
about to
and he
say that,
was
dude. Slim
yeah, and
J
he's still the
rules.
champ. Yeah, so the first match was him, and he defended the title,
I
and
like that
yeah,
guy
It's
too.
him versus Vari.
successfully
He's really
against
cool
Vari
too.
Morales.
He was always
Yeah,
on Dark.
yeah, I always liked him on
He's a
Dark,
cool
and
look.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he's a good high flyer, and just yeah,
pretty solid.
good cruiserweight wrestler for sure. And so yeah, so they had a dope match, which was kind of cut off kind of short because they working a storyline because they were
Oh,
restarting
okay.
this or whatever. As far as yeah, Coleman fucked Vari Morales over, right?
Yeah,
So who was it? Wait. So who was the women's match then?
it was Ivy, I believe her name was.
Ivy Malibu. That's what I'm looking at, but I don't know who took
Yeah,
Steph's place.
Yeah, it ended up being.
who did take her place?
You guys can do it. Come on. I don't
I
know
don't
who it
know. They
is. So
replaced it. It's hard to remember.
Yeah,
come on, dude.
Check your files, John. Oh
I'm looking up this.
Jesus.
I'm looking up. I'm looking up Cage match to see who shows it.
cage match would have it
Oh
for sure.
Jesus.
But yeah, it was awesome.
This
And
is
like
ridiculous. You guys can't.
it's the first time I got to see Man Scout Manning live, and it was fucking great, dude.
It's not on
He
Cage match.
dude, it's so good. And just when he's like reading the scout manual and then
Mhm.
like it's too good. And he does like his own scout manual coffin drop thing. Uh and he's a good wrestler too, overall. So
I'm
a good
pretty sure.
wrestler with a cool gimmick.
I'm pretty sure he's like part of like AEW's merch team or something, or at
Has
least he
he
was. I
he
don't
was on
know.
Dark before, right?
Yeah,
Or no? Yeah, he has
he
been,
was.
right? I was like
He
at
was.
least two or three times, I want to say.
He was there a bunch.
Did they let him bring his 10 out every time?
I don't think so. I know
Right? I don't remember. I don't
he
think they
would
ever
bring
let
his
him.
book out, his handbook.
Yep, he had it.
Yeah.
So Jason, who was the women's match,
I
bro?
don't fucking know, dude. I'm googling it.
I can't. It's not on Google. And then who else? There's
Yeah,
a
Google won't
It's
allow it.
somewhere, dude. Come
Big Trouble. Ben
on.
Bischoff was on it.
Big
Hell
Trouble
yeah, and he
Ben
killed
Bishop.
it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys had seen him live before, so
Yeah.
that was in Jersey. That was my
Shout
first
out
time, and
Invictus Pro.
yeah, he was getting huge pops, and yeah, and he usually doesn't. I think he was saying he hasn't wrestled down in the south a bunch, so that was.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
everyone
true.
was
Yeah, I
saying
don't
6 foot
know.
12.
I don't know where he's located. Like I know he's like Northeast guy, but I don't know like what state.
I want to say he's from Connecticut, but I'm not positive.
Is it Connecticut or Mass?
We'll have to have him on and ask him.
Yeah, no,
Where
I
is
think
your home address?
I think he should be our first guest for sure.
Chris is currently pinpointing his coordinates.
He's a cool dude. He
Yeah.
makes funny ass videos.
No, I love them. They're fucking great. I dig the videos, and you got to have a cool social media presence and like doing kind of other things to bring people in. And yeah, it's dope. He's a more athletic like Kevin Nash or something. You
Mhm.
know, like it was
I
cool
could see
for
that.
sure. Right? Didn't like he kind of did that he did that one move where he kind of just did the I don't know, just dropped him in the corner, and then as soon as he bounces off, he bounces off the ropes and this is the big kick.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. But yeah, we'll definitely get him on the show. Him and
Hell
Sean
yeah.
Weiss, you know. So we
Sean
put
Weiss from the Mighty Ducks.
At
yeah,
the same
Goldberg,
time.
the real Goldberg. All right. To,
Dude.
hey,
Yeah, what if
will
TK
Tony
brought him
get
out?
Goldberg? Tony might not get Goldberg for their pay-per-view, but Invasion Angle, we will get fucking Goldberg, okay?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so
definitely.
sick if Goldberg's music hit and it was Sean Weiss.
Right? Quack, quack, quack.
Crack.
Yeah, and the whole crowd got little miniature sticks that night and you could just hear them tapping them on the seats, I would start crying, dude.
It's the
I
only
would-
I really would.
I would
normal
cry.
reaction.
And then Emilio Estevez comes out and gets
And
the
we were like,
EVP trigger.
Emilio!
Yeah. Yeah, he would definitely
Alright.
get the EVP trigger to make make the Young Bucks look even more evil than already. But yeah, do you guys is The Rock or Roman showing up at Elimination Chamber? I feel like they would have to, right? I
No,
don't
that's
know
why
if
they brought.
they're
That's why they brought Taker.
yeah, like are they
He's
not going to that?
Taker's getting a cheap pop, and then Roman Reigns and The Rock are at home.
Yeah, Taker's coming out and just
Yeah, maybe they'll call in.
and then Ronaldo was just like, "What's going on, dude?" You see
was
that video?
stoked.
He was creeped out,
Yeah, I would be.
dude. I wish I had like the type of like funds where I could have just flew out just to not even watch the game or anything, just to watch like that event with Taker coming out and you just see me in the crowd, the only Taker fan.
Like yes,
But I'd probably be dressed like Cody though, actually.
You'd be dressed like
Yeah,
Cody, though, let's be
Adrenaline.
real.
we got to put some money
Yeah.
aside to get the tattoo, the Cody tat.
We do need it.
That's-
We should do it in different spots though. We don't want to like yeah, we can make it more original. Like our butt cheeks for sure.
Yeah, but like half and half. So like when I spread my ass, it looks like it's screaming.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that would be perfect. You're right.
Or we could just all have a piece of it and we have to make them
Put our butt
come.
cheeks together.
that'd be kind of cool.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, good old butt cheek combo tat.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then as far as Dynamite, I think that was everything, right?
I think we're
We
good.
hit it
Yeah.
all except for Christian and Daniel Garcia, which
Oh my God, that we saved the best for last. That's perfect.
yeah.
Did he doxed fucking Daniel Garcia's mom and then made fun of him about his dad being dead.
Dude, apparently
So
that address is like a cemetery. When you put it in the Google
I
Street
pulled it
View.
up. Yeah, I pulled it up on
Wow.
Google Street View right away, but it's actually like there's a house, there's a graveyard across the street, and then there's a tattoo
Oh,
place. So I don't know if it's a tattoo place, but none of them have that address, but it's like in the center of the street where it puts it.
oh, okay.
So, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't think it's his house. 'Cause I don't think it's an actual anyone's address because it just puts you at a weird corner.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there is a number two or whatever.
Then I guess my fan mail's just going to the middle of the road then.
Yeah,
For
or the
Daniel
tattoo place, I
Garcia's
guess.
mom.
Yeah,
They
that
just
sucks.
throw it in the street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
that's cool though. That's a cool ass match.
yeah. I was happy that he did that. I was surprised that Christian didn't like come out and uh shit on Sting. Maybe he will next week, even though they have a storyline together.
Yeah, Wood's a
Just because
little
Sting talked about his
little
dad dying or
fresh.
whatever.
Yeah,
Christian doesn't. I mean, he is not concerned with that,
that's true.
and he's
Do you
got
think
Mama Bear with him now too. So
Mama Wayne? Do you think
yeah,
Garcia's gonna win? Like maybe
someone's got to feed the babies.
do you think Adam Copeland's gonna cost Christian the match and then have Garcia win the title? Maybe.
What if Adam Copeland just joins Christian because he's insane now? He's been a D head the past few weeks, months, I guess.
Do you think
I would love if
Wayne-
they joined forces because at the end of the
Mhm.
day, all in, Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian for the titles. I mean, that's right.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best match you could do for the tag titles with the entire roster? What is the best match you could do with the tag titles? And as far as being over and attracting people, I feel like that could be it, you
the
know?
Butcher and the Blade.
Yeah,
Dude,
The
that's
Butcher
what
and-
actually
Butcher and
I did
Blade.
want to talk about that.
yeah.
The Butcher looked absolutely jacked when he was breaking up the fight between FTR and
He did.
the Blackpool Combat Club. Please give them more time on TV, Tony.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Dude, this is my
That's
third
all
week
I
I'm
asked.
saying it. Give them to Hangman, dude. Hangman needs his badass stable
Yeah.
with Butcher and the Blade.
That'd be cool if like Hangman goes full heel and then he hires like Butcher and the Blade as like mercenaries and shit.
Yeah, because
That'd be
they
cool.
look
That'd be
like
cool.
they're from like the
But
1800s.
that's what
You know
they
what I
said.
mean?
That's what they
So
said. Like when they rejoined AEW, like Butcher and the Blade they would talk about like we're mercenaries. Like that's what we're here for. Like that's what they kind of
yeah.
wanted their
Well,
gimmicks
that's
to
how they always
be.
get hired in stables. That's kind of always
Yeah.
works with them. They just go wherever they're, yeah,
So yeah, I want to see
told
more of them
to.
on my television.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
they're great. They're OGs too. Like, and
They're
they've
close
been,
OGs.
yeah, they weren't there at the first.
Remember they came out of the hole in the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that? I mean, that was kind of early on though, wasn't that?
It was like 3 months in. Yeah,
The
it was
Three
Butcher
months
early.
Bunny,
in.
the
Just
Yeah,
Blade.
about. It was like right before the pandemic. The
yeah,
pandemic.
Mm.
yeah. But yeah, I would love that. But I don't know. And they've been workhorses for a minute too,
Yeah,
especially over the pandemic. Like they were in so many matches and so many different stables too. I've lost
yeah,
count of like the
and
amount of different stables
the
they've been
butcher's
in.
got an insane shape. Put in
Yeah,
the
no, he
work.
looks great, dude.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah.
Yep.
So shout
And
out.
he can rip guitar too. He can shred better than Bugs ever could.
Shout out Buffalo.
Is he doing anything, or is he retired?
Oh no, I think he worked a little bit. I think he maybe did like maybe on a little bit on one song in the studio or no, he came out and I think jammed on a song or two with other two members of Every Time I Die. They have a new project.
I
And
was
so
Oh
talking.
like to
no,
start their
he wasn't
project,
talking about Butcher. He was
I was
talking
talking
about
about
Rick
Bugs.
Boogs.
are you talking about
Boogs.
Bugs? No, I was talking about
I'm pretty sure he retired. I'm pretty sure he
But
said like
Elias is
yeah.
doing
he's like
shit.
I
Well,
was gonna bring
they're
that
both
up. I was gonna
yeah.
bring that up. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Bogues like tweeted. He's like, I don't even like wrestling, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna pursue it. But dude, Elias
Yeah,
showed
I
up
guess we'll say
on GC Dub. Is that what that was?
it, what?
Elias didn't he show up on
Yeah,
GC Dub
Elias, dude. Yeah,
what's his name now?
it wasn't just dude,
Ezekiel.
Elijah,
Oh,
right?
Elijah.
Elijah. What was it? What was it? He showed. I'll look it up.
I don't think it was GCW. But was it Deadlock Pro in Texas?
Ooh, sounds like that sounds right.
Yeah.
Dude, but that was so fucking clean. That clip of
How
him
do I
doing the
even look it
knee
up?
midair. Dude, he was
Oh
always
no, he showed up on
sick
a
with it in the ring and like I feel like super underappreciated for his in-ring talent
he showed up
and
on
his mic skills.
Wrestling Revolver.
That's
There
what
you
I knew it
go.
was had to be something in that
I'm
realm.
sorry, guys. And who do you fight? Speedball, Mike
Yes, right,
Bailey.
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Yep,
Isn't he
and
King of the
he looked
Ocean?
they looked awesome.
Yeah.
He did like the
But
flying
what's
knee.
his brother
That's
up to?
shut the fuck up. Shut up. He looks so
But
gross without a beard.
yeah. Oh, you talking about Ezekiel? I don't know. He'll come
Yeah,
back one day. I think he retired too.
I think he should show up on a BT or something or
And then
BTDO.
Mustafa Ali's been killing it. He's been doing well in
Yeah,
his indie career so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, all like it wasn't like an insane free agent list going into 2024, but
how dare
there
you?
was just no, I mean it
Dana
was
Brooks showed up
I
on
feel like
TNA.
I feel like it ended up being a lot for a lot of them so far better than I thought it would be, which is kind of
Yeah, I
cool.
agree. Yeah.
And they're doing cool. Like I really like the NJPW angles with because Riddle's also working MLW because he's saying that's his company and like
hmm
and on the last episode he's like I'm going to Japan, bro, and he's like I'll take anyone out and then
He
wins the
murdered
title.
Tanahashi. Yeah.
Yeah, feed him. So yeah, and then TNA right now it's like do you see how like you know a bunch of the wrestlers like didn't they put like all the same thing in like their Twitter profile or something like
They
that?
did a
Bring
what's the
back
shit
Scott.
where it's like no,
What's it about?
like when it's like sand. Dude, I don't know what this shit's called. You have like sand, you turn it
An
upside down.
hourglass.
Yep,
An
that's the
Yeah.
word. Bro, I was
hourglass.
blanking on that word.
Ah!
Yeah, like all the top talent put hourglasses. Yeah.
I think
Trying
that
to
was
remember
I
what
don't
it
know.
that was like
Josh
4 or
Alexander
5
started
days
it.
ago.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Scott Demore, though, it came out that he was trying to buy TNA for $10 million.
Oh,
I
so
wonder
maybe
what they
that's
want. They
why they
probably want it
pushed
more
And
it.
than that, I
they denied
guess.
him. It was like $10 million, and he'd take on whatever debt TNA has, which is just Matt Cardona, I think. And then, yeah, and they denied it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would have to say that's probably just the amount of money for like their catalog of
I was
all
gonna
their,
say it seems
because they have
low.
so many
Dude, what did Tony
big
buy ROH
stars.
for? Didn't
Wasn't it
Tony
only
buy
like
like
2 million
four?
or something?
Dude, for
4
some
million.
reason, I thought it was
It
like
wasn't a lot.
40. I thought it was 40 million.
Dude, it was like really cheap. And then the ROH guy after like said it felt like he got ripped off or something. And then he
Ring
was
of
like,
Honor.
or it was like mad how he did it. Like, I don't know.
Tony Khan buys ROH. Let's see.
Couldn't have been more than 8 million or something. I thought it was like,
Oh, it was under 4 million, bro. I'm crazy for thinking it was 40 for some
no,
reason.
dude, he got an amazing deal on it. That's why it's just like, it was
Yeah.
no sweat off his ass crack, dog. Tony's like 4 million for sure.
hmm
It's fucking pocket change, dude. He's wipes his ass with hundreds.
Yeah, shout out. Scott
Uh,
Demore.
shout out.
Maybe he's
Scott
trying to
Scott
start his own company.
Scott No More.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna start a company with Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon. They'll all
I was
get a
gonna.
hive
And that's
mind, and then
episode 12.
yeah,
It's called Hive Mind Wrestling Company.
yeah, and it's all just canceled superstars.
Tessa Blanchard versus Joey Ryan versus Velveteen Dream.
Yeah,
Triple threat.
Versus Stu Hart.
yeah.
Stewart's
Special
fucking
guest
dead.
referee Rick Steiner.
Wait, what happened to Stu Hart, dude? Come
He's been
on.
dead.
Yeah,
Stu Hart?
What's the youngest Hart? What is the Teddy Hart?
Teddy
Stu was the
Hart.
dad.
Teddy.
Yeah,
Teddy
you think
Hart.
Teddy?
Fuck, dude.
The
Yeah.
fuck are you talking about? Yeah,
Come
Teddy
on,
Hart.
man.
Teddy Hart. You're right. Teddy Hart's what you're looking for.
It slipped out of my. I mean, you didn't know what an hourglass was called, so come
Fuck
on, dude.
you. Fuck you.
And
Wolves.
just like that, I think that's the end of another episode.
And just like that, yeah. And we're gonna go to Unlucky episode 13 next week. And so that was another episode of Invasion Angle. Beep boop.
Invasion.
Invasion Angle.
That episode of Invasion Angle was amazing. John Cena here again to say hit subscribe. Don't be a jabroni. Boobies.